talk. I gotta tell what I feel. I gotta talk about my life as I see it.
Biggie.
What's good people? Welcome back to another episode of Life with your boy Tyler. As always, I appreciate everybody tuning in to yet another WRTHY Wednesday. And I apologize about the inconsistencies, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes I can post videos consecutively, week after week after week, and then I take a dip or a fall back for 2 weeks. Nevertheless, like I always say, we back now, and the present is all that matters. So today, I want to talk about being multifaceted. This is something that was just on my heart recently because I realized that there's so many things out here that pique my interest, and I want to have my hand in so many things at the same time. Like right now, you know, I wrestle with the idea that of should I be doing that? Should I be wanting to put my hand here and there, or should I just narrow my focus onto one thing at a time? Yeah, so I just really want to just talk about that feeling that some of y'all might be dealing with that same, you know, type of energy. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Okay, so contrary to popular belief, we are very multifaceted. Everybody is multifaceted, meaning we have multiple gifts, we have multiple talents, and we have the ability to put our hands and dabble in multiple things at a time without, you know, necessarily having any miscues with another area. I think society tends to tell us that whatever you're good at, you know what I'm saying, find that thing, that one thing that you're good at, and like focus on it, narrow down on it, go straight tunnel vision and laser focus on it, which is that's great advice. But at the same time, I know a lot of us have urges to do multiple things, and we feel like we're good at multiple things and we want to do them all at the same time. For me, for example, just like everybody else, I got a lot of talents, I got a lot of gifts, and I have a lot of passions and a lot of things that pique my interest. Like for example, my clothing brand, that's something that I really am heavily interested in. I really want to delve deeper into that, especially this coming new year, you know, 2018. I really want to dive deeper and go harder with that. Also, I'm working on an app. I'm very interested in tech because I see that that's on the rise, not even just for that reason, but you know, just being a millennial, we all tech savvy. We all been interested in computers and cell phones and, you know, tablets, all this technology, because we came up with that, you know what I'm saying? All of that became popular around our generation, and so we know what to do with those things. So I have interest in that. You know, I want to learn how to code, I want to learn how to do UX, which is user experience. I want to know how to do UI, which is user interface. It's basically the whole inner workings of an app or a website, from the design of it to how it looks, you know what I'm saying, and how it interacts and how you interact with it, the user. What else? I want to learn an instrument. I would love to learn how to play the piano and master that. You know what I'm saying? It's just multiple things that I'm interested in at one time. Now I know it's the same for you guys, some of you guys out there, so that's why I just really want to delve into this. And if you watch some of my other videos, I always speak about how we are physical energy, or we're spiritual energy, I should say. That's who we truly are. That's who our true essence is. It belongs to our spirit, our soul. This body, this flesh, it dies. You know what I'm saying? After so long, it's not who we are. Our spirit, our soul is what lives eternally. It's forever. And our memories are what we take with us when we die. So everything we do in this life, while we have this body and everything, all the memories that we create, the experience that we have, that's what we keep with us. We don't keep the body. We shed the body and we keep all of the memories. What we also have to realize, being that we are spiritual energy and spiritual beings, is that we're multidimensional. So right now, we're in the third dimension. We 3D, you know what I'm saying? You can see things up and down, right and left. That's what 3D is. But we also are multidimensional, so we can go to the 4th dimension, we can go to the 5th dimension and beyond. We have, you know, we've lived in different dimensions, we lived in different times, like our spirit. That's why we're able to be multifaceted. Because if you notice how, you know, we're good at this one thing, like something that we're really good at, you know, it's like we have a knack for it. And we learned it pretty quickly. Like if it was introduced to us like today, and it's like we gained a lot of interest in it, and then we find out like, hey, I'm actually like good at this. I'm catching on really fast. I wonder why that is. That's because we have been there and done that. You know what I'm saying? Our spirit has traveled through time, you know what I'm saying, past lives, because we live multiple lives, and all these lives make up who our persona is. In another life, we've been there and done that. That's why it has that familiarity to us. That's how we're able to be multifaceted. Same way, if somebody seems familiar to you, if you just looking at somebody or you listen to somebody speak and you never met them before, at least you don't think you have. It's like, I know this person from somewhere, or this person is familiar to me. It's because you probably met that person in a past life. So yeah, man, basically, we're not just this one entity that we are known to be, that we believe ourselves to be, which is, we call ourselves I or me, meaning just this one person, this one body, this one life that we live in right here, right now. We go way beyond that. We're multi-dimensional. We're more dimensional than that. So I encourage y'all to do research about universal principles and things to deal with the soul more so than the body. Just like in the Bible, they say we're made in God's image, or the Creator's image. Who is God? You know what I'm saying? He's a spirit. He's not a physical entity. That's the same way we are. But yeah, just do some research on that. I encourage y'all to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all might be thinking I'm a little loopy or crazy talking about living multiple lives and meeting people in past lives and stuff like that, which is okay. But yeah, just know that it's okay. It's very much okay to have multiple things pique your interest and be wanting to dabble and have your hand and your foot in this. You know what I'm saying? You want to be doing ballet. Okay, I'm doing that in the daytime. Then at nighttime, you know what, I'm really interested in, let's say, computer science. I want to learn how to code and make video games or something like that. Maybe next week something else might pique your interest and you might want to start, I don't know, building rocket ships or something, anything. And it's like, that's okay. Don't take it for granted, and it's not all for naught. We have many talents, we have many gifts, not just one gift or not just one talent. Now that I think about that, like, Kobe Bryant just retired both his jerseys, right, for the Lakers, number 8 and number 24. That's 20 years of playing professional basketball. But just think, 20 years, just think how short that period is in the scope of your whole life, a whole lifetime. Just 20 years. Yeah, that's a long time to be playing professional basketball at a high level. But it's just basically a blink of an eye in the whole grand scheme of what life is. And basically what I'm saying is that his talent basically for basketball has dried up. It's like, you're not going to do that for your whole life, because you have other talents that you have to utilize. Like, I know he was saying that he's always had a passion for writing, and he's actually pretty much a brilliant writer, so I hear. Same with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. He's actually a brilliant writer. But yeah, we have multiple gifts, multiple talents, and it's like we have to give attention to all of those and not neglect any one of them, because eventually that one talent that we put in all that time and energy to will dry up. That's not to say you lose the skill. It's just like you start to decline. Like Kobe Bryant can't go out there and score 40 points. Right now, he's like 39, you know what I'm saying? 40-year-old man. So he just has to move on to the next thing, his next gift and next talent, and master that. So that's all I want to say to y'all, man, and encourage y'all. I'm encouraging myself as well to know that it's okay for me to be wanting to be everywhere at one time, Obviously, it's good to focus, but one thing I learned about the brain is that multitasking, it doesn't exist. Like, that's not really a real thing when they ask, are you a good multitasker or whatever? Because the brain can only focus on one thing at one time. Even if I have two things right here, say I have a left Twix and a right Twix, and I'm trying to focus on both of them. Yeah, I can look at them, and it seems like I'm looking at both of them at the same time, when really my brain is switching from back and forth. It's just so fast because we feel like we're looking at them at the same time, but really our brain is going from left to right, left to right. Focus on left Twix, right Twix, left Twix, right. And it's so quick, but our brain cannot function or focus on two things simultaneously. It's impossible. I forget what my point was with that, but yeah, you don't have to just focus on one thing, basically. You can focus on multiple things. It won't get in the way, because it's like, when you focus on this thing, you focus on that thing. And then when you focus on this thing, you focus on that thing. It's not like they're going to clash. So I appreciate y'all tuning in to this video. I hope y'all learned something and gained something from this video today. I'm going to try to be more consistent. I know I always say that, but I am, And like I said, the present is all that matters. We're not going to dwell on the past or the future. Make sure y'all just subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Also, I just want to shout out my page with my girlfriend. We started a YouTube channel. I'm going to leave all of that in the description box below. Yeah, I would appreciate it if y'all checked out our channel and subscribe to that channel. You know, we're going to be having just like what I do here with my videos, she does something similar on her channel. She has an individual channel as well. And we just combining it and doing that together. And we want to just encourage and inspire and uplift and just teach together. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously two heads are better than one. And we just want to bring our energies and our spirits together and help more people than we can by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, stay worthy. Never let nobody tell you what you cannot do in this world, because they lying to you. It's your boy Tyler. I'm out. I love y'all. Peace.